We're back, and we have Keith Wallace dropping by for 1 second. The Joe Morgan of colors. Come here, Chief. Keith, you're watching this game. What do you think's going on here?
I think the Pioneers are doing really well today.
Yeah.
I think they may pull this off.
All right, that's Joe Morgan Wallace there, giving us some. Oh boy, that ball is hit.
We got a substitute out there in the field that
Oh yeah,
hit right to him right away. They must have found the new player. They weren't messing around.
Yeah, I didn't
right
catch that. I think, let's see who that is for the Saints. I think that's the young guy that we saw earlier that's just.
Oh, we got official rule over here. Hit it right in the hand. We got an error.
Bob Wilhelm. That was Bob Wilhelm.
There's no errors in wheelchair softball. Oh, hit him in a bad spot. Right in his hands. You got it.
And Valdez Bradley is up, and we have a man on first with that long ball to Wilhelm, who has just gone in there.
This game is moving along pretty quick, actually. Got substitutes coming in already and everything else.
Okay.
I think he came in for Connor, and that was Bob Wilhelm.
Wes Bradley can really hit it. He smoked a couple against us earlier today, and I give this guy some respect. He can really turn on the ball.
And he just hit a foul ball, I think.
That's fair. It's out of here.
Oh, that's foul ball. Just missed the pole.
I think this guy gets a long ball in here. The Pioneers got a great opportunity to pull a win on this one. Their team already probably thinks they should be here, but I don't think anybody else in the tournament should have thought the Pioneers would be this far along. But if they pull this win up, Columbus will have some notoriety for quite a few years for this game alone.
Well, Bradley, like I said, he had that fantastic thing. He hasn't done anything offensively for this team yet. He's been ground out, and I think he grounded out again.
Man, against us, he killed us, so that's surprising me.
There's another one.
There's another high fly ball. It's that
spot. You can catch that. Oh!
Missed it.
And that's going to men up first and second at least. And they aren't going to move him to third, but that's what he wanted to do.
That's not only a tough play for the second baseman, being how high and windy it is here, and the sun he's playing against, but then the runner at first, he doesn't know what to do. Should I go halfway? Is he going to catch it? Is he not going to catch it? And you're kind of just stuck there.
Well, you know what? Anyone who's tried to catch a ball, a ground ball, a high fly ball in a baseball game in the fans, they know that ball kind of travels a little bit, and it may look easy to catch, but when they go up pretty high, there's a lot of movement on it. When it comes down, it's spinning and everything.
It is spinning. That's a tough play. And official scorer over here is asking me how I'd have ruled that. I said I'd have ruled that an error, but I'm pretty tough when it comes to hits and errors.
Yeah, I hear that. Jeff Lewis, 2 for 2 here, and so far no outs, and they've strung together 2 hits.
Oh, there's 0-2.
And I'll tell you what, this could be really a bad inning for the Saints if they don't do something soon.
He needs to step out and get readjusted here and make sure he can get good bat on the ball, because that's what they need right now. Some guys don't realize how important it is to get a solid bat on the ball and get a good line drive. No matter if it's hit hard at somebody or not, you gotta get a good contact.
Well, Jeff Lewis, the third baseman, hits it up to the pitcher.
Go foul, they're saying.
They're gonna let that go foul.
I don't know if it's gonna make it. It is gonna make it. Strike 3. As soon as he touches it, he's out.
Strikeout.
That does not help them at all. That's one of their better players, better hitters. When he's striking out on a foul ball,
no,
it's not helping the Pioneers. He's not looking too happy on that play.
Well, Charlie Kuhn, who hit that big home run there that went into the one of the vans, I think, and rattled around inside there for a while, is now getting a second chance to see if he can crush it.
What's the deal out there? We got more
they're all open too.
And minivans out there with the windows open.
The hatches are open. They're hoping to get the ball.
It's like California out there going to the beach, going surfing or something.
I think they're all hoping to catch the ball. That's what it is. They're hoping to hit it in my.
He's out. He's pulling another one.
It's gone. It's gone. No! Evan Thorne with a huge catch there. Oh boy! Fly out. That I thought was going to be a goner.
I was hoping that ball's out just for get some excitement and get this.
2 outs. This could be a big inning, and it's starting to fizzle.
It is quick. 2 outs, first and second.
The Pioneers.
They're trying to figure out if they want to pitch to this guy or load the bases up.
Who, David Anders?
Yeah, he's kind of hurt him, I think, the last few times.
He's a double and a single. But the guy behind him got a single, 1 for 2, and the guy behind him got a single and a double. So, I mean,
Yeah,
I don't
this-
say it gets a whole lot easier.
It doesn't get a lot easier. This game with wheelchair softball, they're playing a lot of odds, and I think if they put him on there, they were looking at, possibly they got to force
play-
out anywhere.
Yeah. Well, but that's bases loaded, and something can happen, and you really can regret it.
Yeah, I've seen more goofier things have happened, but
Keith wanted to walk you and
Matt both.
and have you have it push the run in, and then go to the rover there, Pat Driver. and
that's
let
what
him
I'm
do
saying.
it.
A lot of guys, it's some goofy stuff you'll see in this game. They just don't want
Oh,
somebody
that is
big to
hit,
beat
and
you.
that is
Brandon's
the
got it.
third out. And the Pioneers go down without any runs, but with 2 big hits there, and they still have their 8 runs. I thought when we started out, bing, bing, I thought there was going to be a big inning for them, but they have come alive with their bats. They had another 8 hits to put to their 4, so they have 12 hits in this game so far.
I love to see the game played to perfection defensively wise, but I'm definitely more of an offensive player, especially in softball. We're talking about baseball. I'd love to see a pitching duel, but softball, I love to see a hitting duel. I love to see scores going back and forth, back and forth. This makes it more exciting for the fans to come out here and see this.
Well, the game's tied up, and each team has had almost the same amount of hits, 12 for the Pioneers and 13 for the Saints. So I'm telling you, this is a hitting game here.
This is a hitting game. I like to see these games. You see me cheering when that ball's down that line. I want to see that ball go over the fence, put pressure on their team. They got to come back and score, and let's see if they can turn around and reciprocate.
Well, here's Coop coming up, Rick Cooper, and he's 1 for 2. He had a big double in that first inning, got the Saints going. Big ribby double.
Coop's a fun guy to be around. He keeps things lively and entertaining, but he knows the game.
He hits a solid shot, and that's going to go back to the wall. Valdez has got it. He's throwing it, but there's no way it's going to be in time.
You can just see Cooper. A lot of people say in this game, if you don't have your hips like you do standing, you can't open up on that ball. But you can see on Cooper's chair, he's got those axles bent so down that he can turn on that pitch, and he pulled the ball as hard as he could down that line. That's a tough play for the left fielder. Come to your right and throw it back to your left like a shortstop. It's a tough play.
Well, Jeff Lewis tried to get a hand on that ball and knock it down, and that was going pretty fast. So I don't know if it helped at all, but
Tried to have Stan on that play too and knock it down a little bit. Just missed it. Just not quick enough. It's a hard hit shot.
Jerry Anderson up, the pitcher.
Jerry's been playing for a long time. We just heard, I think, possibly from his dad the other day, he might be retiring, but we hope not. Jerry's always been a fun pitcher to hit against. Not that he throws bad, but we always have a good time playing against the Saints.
Jerry's a mainstay of, like I said, we played for the Thunder, and I suspect that he'll probably get himself a good chance to be in the Hall of Fame.
He's been one of the nicest guys you ever meet too. When you get him off the field and on the field, he has fun, and that's what it's about out here. We're having fun. We want to be competitive too. But he's going to keep it active both ways.
that
This is a
ball's
tough
in
play.
play.
Shortstop. Might get a double
There you
play.
go for
He throws
no!
a horrible pass throw.
The throw to
He's still safe.
safe and safe on an error. I will give that a 1-base error, and that is an error. There's no way around it.
No way around it. That was a horrible throw. He could have just slowed down a little bit and got the lead runner. He was trying to push it a little bit too fast to get a double play, or he said he just took the lead out and just threw it to second and got an out of it. And, kept after it. This is a new sub that came in.
Who was that for the Pioneers? Was that was the new guy that came in that replaced Dumas?
Dumas.
But I think
the hitter here is coming up is
right.
Bob
Wilhelm.
Bob Wilhelm.
Yeah,
So,
that
I mean,
was
if
Dumas
you
with
got
that throw.
force out at second, I don't know. I haven't seen him hit yet. Maybe he can put the ball and play pretty hard.
I've been
But I was
watching
thinking
Bob. He's fast. Look how high up he is on that chair, too. He's definitely a basketball player.
I'm thinking they made that substitute last inning for defense. I don't know that I would.
Well, he's fast, and he's got some quick wheels out there. He's young. He's only 16, I think.
Oh, really?
Yeah. But look at him. That may have
He's
been
got
a
the old
mistake.
school jersey in the back there. He's got duct tape number 1 in the back.
Huh.
Must have ran out of jerseys.
And there it is. Foul ball. Foul ball.
You can just tell this guy is definitely using the speed to get on first. Make contact and see how fast he came out of
you
that
said
box.
that-
There's not
that
many
push.
guys that can come out those first 2 pushes and get up that line as fast as they can. We see guys like Welch come out here and they put the ball anywhere and get on base. They're just so fast, and that kills you. Speed kills you. You can't teach speed.
No.
You either got the push or you don't.
No balk there.
What's that?
I said no balk there. If they came up with a balk, I'd like to figure out how they do it.
Yeah. That's one big.
Ooh, that I
big
think
rule
is
change. A
going to
lot of
strike
guys
him out.
want to see change is that pickoff move. You can pick somebody off first, second, third, whatever base it is, and there's no advancement of the runner. So if they overthrow that ball, there's no opportunity for the offensive player to take another base. A lot of guys want to see that change. They maybe want to. The steal is not ever going to be probably feasible in this game.
No, I don't think that makes sense because there would be so many stolen bases.
Yeah, there'd be a lot of stolen bases.
There
goes another bunt.
Nice
Great bunt down the line.
What a bunt.
I don't think he's got a chance at him. Great drag bunt.
That was the way to do it. Put it down that line. There's nothing they could do.
You don't see too many drag bunts. Look at the third baseman over there. Jeff fell asleep, I think, and didn't realize the quad was hitting because he needs to come in a little bit on that play, especially because
I saw you come in on one that all the way in there, and
you got to realize the situation and realize what guys can really do. Are they going to be able to hit it over the fence? Are they going to be able to bunt? What can they do? And he needs to come in on that bunt and pick that ball up and be able to throw it to first. And I think he's playing so deep, but
I know
he's not. He wasn't ready for that play.
Well, right now they've got people at all the bases. This base is loaded here with one out, and that is Jay Waggy up. Jay is 1 for 2. And see what he can do here. This is a great opportunity here for the Saints. They're tied up in this game. I'm sure they would like to do something major here.
Yeah, he needs a turn on a pitch here. Oh, they had a hit and run going. You can see them all taking off running.
And I got foul.
Trying to get the hit and run. He said he tried. You can tell the voice out of his mouth. I tried. It was a tough pitch. That's the thing. You can call that hit and run, but if they throw that pitch up and in or down and out, you just can't get to it. You just got to foul it off. Nothing you can do about it.
Nope. It's a good point there. One out here on Bob Wilhelm's strikeout there, and he was frustrated by that.
Yeah, he's still got a couple more pitches, though. That's what a lot of guys get down and out.
Get the waiter?
Flagging down some service over here. We don't tip well, so.
And that's hit.
Oh, right to home plate. If he can throw it at home, he got a chance.
Nope.
No, he doesn't. Oh,
a run scores.
That is a play killer. Should have been an easy 41. You pick up the ball, throw it home, get the first, double play.
2 outs, though, and up comes the top of the order with Evan Thorne, who's 1 for 3. He's hit those towering fly balls that they've caught out there. If he could find a little area where there's no Columbus Pioneers for one of those fly balls, it's gonna be. There's a lot of area out there. How can he hit it right to them every time? I'm just not sure what that's about. Let's see what he's probably thinking the same thing.
I've thought a lot about that in playing the sport of baseball and softball. I don't know what it is. It's just like a mental thing that obviously the goal is to try not to hit to a player.
Right.
But I think in your mind you see these players while you're hitting the pitch and you don't intend to, but you pull the ball right to them, and it's kind of goofy how that works. But
you know what? That's an interesting thing because you see sometimes it seems like everybody's hitting it right to everybody.
Right, hard, super hard too.
And that one is
that's over first baseman.
That's going to be the 3rd out, and that ends the inning, but not before a run scores. And finally, we see the Saints take the lead of 9-8, and we are done with 5, and we'll be back in a minute for the 6th inning.